My sister slept with my boyfriend in my childhood bed. Then she begged me to help deliver her baby. I'd planned Chris's surprise party for weeks. 20 friends hiding at his apartment, cake ordered, that expensive whiskey he mentioned once. I needed to drop my work bag at home first and change into the dress he loved. Walking upstairs, I heard something from my old room. My childhood bedroom I kept exactly how it was with my old stuffed animals organized on the bed. The closer I got, the more I heard my old bed creaking and weird moan noises, and that's when I saw them. My sister Aria's black hair spread across my pillow, Chris's hand on her hip. My freaking squishmallows had fallen off the bed, face down on the floor like they couldn't watch either. Aria looked at me and shrugged. We were going to tell you after his birthday. Chris covered himself with my pillow, the one I'd cried into when Dad died. This isn't what it looks like, but Aria laughed. It is exactly what it looks like. I stood there holding his birthday gift. Her overnight bag was by my desk, trash and water bottles everywhere. They'd been using my room for weeks. I blocked them both and drove straight to my friend's couch in Boston. Didn't even pack properly, just threw stuff in garbage bags and left. The party guests kept texting, asking where I was. Chris's mom called me crying, saying she'd pay me to come back into his life. I let Chris's brother explain why his surprise was canceled. 3 months later, I was enrolled in nursing school, something I'd always wanted but put off for Chris's career. My professor said I was a natural, steady hands, calm under pressure. Turns out watching your world explode makes hospital chaos feel manageable. I moved into my own apartment, learned to cook for one, and basically lived in the hospital. That's where I met David. He was a pediatric surgeon who kept passing me at the same spot every day until finally he stopped and said, either you're stalking me or we should get coffee. He didn't love bomb me like Chris had. He just showed up consistently. Morning runs, weekend study sessions, bringing me caffeine during clinical rotations. When he met my parents, Mom actually smiled. She hadn't smiled at Chris once in 3 years. Meanwhile, I heard through Mom that Aria and Chris were serious now. She'd moved into his apartment. They got engaged at the same restaurant where Chris and I had our first date, which felt intentionally cruel. Mom sent me photos I didn't ask for. Aria in a white dress at their engagement party. Her wearing the exact dress I'd shown Chris I wanted for mine. Chris's hand on her stomach, pregnant already. She's having a hard time, Mom would say during our monthly calls. Chris is not adjusting well to the pregnancy. I didn't ask for details. I was busy, graduated top of my nursing class, moved in with David who proposed with his grandmother's ring. My life was finally mine. We were tasting wedding cakes when Mom called. Her voice was shaking. Your sister's in labor. She's alone at the hospital. Where's Chris? He's been cheating since she started showing. She found him with their neighbor. I'm in Paris for a work conference and I can't get back for 12 hours. I set down my fork. David watched my face change. The nurses called me because Mom paused. You're still her emergency contact. She never changed it. She's been asking for you. The nurses said she keeps saying her sister is coming. I sighed. She doesn't have a sister anymore. Mom started crying. He was terrible the whole pregnancy. Stayed out all night, charged motel rooms to their shared card, and brought other women to her prenatal appointments. She kept thinking he'd change when the baby came. David was watching me debate everything in my head. After everything, I was still her emergency contact. David drove me to the hospital. Whatever you need to do, he said. I found Aria transition labor screaming, completely dilated, fighting the urge to push, alone. Thank God, she cried when she saw me. I can't do this alone. You chose to be alone when you— I know! She cut me off, bearing down through a contraction. You raised me, fed me when Mom couldn't, taught me everything, and I repaid you by— She couldn't finish, overwhelmed by pain. The doctor rushed in. Baby's in distress, heart rate's dropping. Aria looked at me with pure terror. Don't let my baby die. Please, I know you hate me, but I don't hate you, I heard myself say. She pushed. The baby came out blue, cord wrapped twice around her neck, silent. Is she dead? Aria screamed. Did I mess up already? The NICU team worked frantically. 20 seconds, 30, then a cry. Aria sobbed with relief, then looked at me. I kissed the baby's forehead and walked past Aria saying, I hope everything turns out okay. She ended up naming the baby after me.